All right, hello and welcome everyone to Tuesday Night Eternal. Welcome back. We are here again. Tonight is Expedition Challenge. I am your host, Andrew Parnell, also known as Telemokos. And with joining me tonight for a guest host is the Overmaster. How's it going, Overmaster?
Hey, how's it going out there in Twitch watching land? uh, this is gonna be exciting. We have a couple of sweet decks on board for you in our future match for sure. Um, what is it? It's gonna be the Glimpse deck
Yep.
that somebody has against. I haven't seen the bracket. They just got seeded versus.
I believe it's going to be an Ikaria deck. So
Yeah.
we're going to do a very quick intro tonight. I know normally you do like a full 15 minutes, but we got a little bit of a late start, so I apologize for that. But we've got 8 competitors tonight. Tonight is Expedition. So we've got a couple decks. We've got, it looks like 3 Ikaria decks, 2 Mono Time decks, and then a couple other spicy ones, including the Glimpse deck, which is what we're going to get started with.
Yeah.
All right.
It's about what you would expect from a field. A little bit heavy on the Icaria blue, but it is a very solid strategy. Even time deck that was popularized and come up with Lights Out Ace piloted it to a first place finish at the last expedition event, and and it was come up with I believe some members of the Team Draft Shaft, including I think Isomorphic has his stamp on there somewhere. I maybe M. Gallup as well. Correct me if I'm wrong out there. If anybody is gonna fact check me on that one.
All right. Well, why don't I go over and let's pull up this Glimpse deck while we're getting the feature match set up here. It should be we should be jumping into the match here very quickly. So let me jump over here to show this Glimpse deck. All right, we've got the Glimpse deck up on the screen here. So what are we looking at here?
We are looking at basically this looks like a deck that you can actually combo kill with Cabal Scavenger. Whenever you play a relic, it deals 1 damage. But for the most part, it's essentially a bunch of cheap relics, and like Cryptic Master is a cheap relic, and you can filter your lands with the Lesser Quartz Gear and whatnot. Basically, essentially like the one in ranked, you may have seen some streamers being play. Yeah, they have been playing that deck for a little while now, at least for a couple weeks, and this one is interesting because it has the card Dumping Ground in it. I'm not too sure why the card's in there, to be honest. I took a look at this deck beforehand, and I still can't. Besides the fact that it's a relic, it doesn't, and it's easy to sacrifice. Um, it, it, it it's easy to sacrifice a unit in the deck because you have Rat Cage, and it just has very plentiful ways to sacrifice it.
All right, it looks like we're going to jump right in here, so I'm going to move right over. They just started, so looks like we are viewing from Johnholio's side here, and we should have the hand cam for Doc 28 up at the top of the screen, so hopefully everyone can see that clearly enough. But looks like we're just getting started here. So Johnholio on turn 3, not much going on yet, mainly just getting your power set up here, set up in the early turns.
Yeah. Doc is going to run out this friendly list. I'm sure there's removal spells in Johnholio's deck, but they don't seem to have got
Yeah.
any right
See, he's
now.
got 2 annihilates.
Jaws of Power. It's Doc Jaws of Power. It's going to be an excellent play from this turn, but he does not. So there you go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a ton of removal in the deck. Actually, looking at the deck list, you got 2 copies of Annihilate, and you got 3 copies of Porcelain Mask, to silence a unit. But really, that's pretty much what we're looking at here.
Yeah, I think maybe they're relying a little bit on that Dumping Ground if it comes up to get rid of a whole bunch of units at once. Maybe they're targeting token decks, and it could certainly have killed the friendly list as well.
For sure. And looking at Doc 28's hand here, it looks pretty solid, although they're stuck on 3 power. So they're actually going to bounce that Talir's Favorite back and then have to replay it next turn to try to hit that 4th power. And then their hand is 4 4-drops and 2 6-drops.
Yep. Once they get it on the board, they're going to have quite a few plays over a number of turns, but they can never get 2 plays in the same turn. I think Johnholio might be able to take advantage of that because of the fact that their deck is it's probably close to going off. I can't see your side of it. potentially check there.
Yeah, they've got no, so they've got no delay. So they've got 2 Sandstorm Titans, 2 Mystic Ascendants, Sabertooth Prelator, a Sicalis, and a Xenon Obelisk in hand.
Johnholio side. I'm watching from Rockside.
All right, Johnholio has got Glimpse in hand. He's got Ebondoon's Smuggler, and Alarming Findings, and a Time Sigil. So it's got the Glimpse, but not a ton else going on.
Right. They have the 7-drop that can make 3/3s in their hand
Yep.
from the Perilous Research, and that's it's going to be a pretty powerful play here. Even though it only draws 2 cards, it's going to be able to gum up the ground enough and be able to push through his deck so that okay, so they're going to play at the Diesel's office instead. They're looking to slow Doc down a bit. I would have just gone to price. There's no shame in playing the draw 2 cards. And then we go Doc punishes this play a little bit. Obelisk to attack the Diesel's office play. Alright. So once one Perilous Research is cast, there's a significant number of cards in the deck that become 0. And there's also significant there's a significant number of decks that become 0, significant number of cards in the deck that become 1, so it makes it very easy for Glimpse to provide a lot of value.
Yeah, absolutely. Johnholio in a little bit of danger here, though, down to 14 health with 2-power flyers that potentially are going to be 4-power flyers in a couple turns here.
Interesting enough, this deck doesn't include the 3 cost that makes whenever you play an overwhelm unit, you gain 3 life. It can't have that because it's his expedition. So that is a very, very big difference, and the reason why Johnholio needs to be a bit careful here because otherwise, in a couple turns, they are going to be dead.
And they do have a Swirl of the Sands in hand, so that can get rid of one of these units.
They do have the Cabal Scavenger as a way to gain life. Forgot about that. Wait, what's going on here? Did they? Oh, they have a Cryptic Master on top of their deck, don't they?
They have a Seat of Mystery, so Johnholio's looking at a Seat of Mystery on top of the deck.
Oh, okay. So they've already played a power this turn and can't access the other one. They don't have a Tuller Sanctum to play.
And yep, and attacking with the 2/2 overwhelms. They're gonna follow. They're gonna follow up the Tuller Sanctum here. Okay, they're gonna follow up with it there.
You want to be very, very careful about when you use the Tuller Sanctum. You don't want to just willy-nilly play a power off the top of the deck.
Right.
If there are ways to get past it.
Yep, and
that's your lifeline is
And here they've got the Wisp there on top. Ooh, and another Obelisk. That's a good land there by Doc. Gonna hit for 6 in the air. Take Johnholio down to 9.
6 is still
But they're gonna use the Swirl.
There's the Swirl. It's still only a couple turns clock, and I think Johnholio definitely has a very good setup here.
Yeah, actually turning it around here, and that was good using the Swirl. I was seeing the Swirl on the flyer, but it actually makes it even better on the Obelisk there. And here comes down a Nash here. That is brutal. Brutal Nash there. Great play by Johnholio there to take those out.
Gets their value out of the Mystic Descendant. Oh, and he even can play a Sand Warrior straight afterward. That does set up good turn for Johnholio. Can they attack? They cannot, because otherwise they're going to lose their. alarming finding comes down for Johnholio that they played much earlier. They definitely they saved it. They saved it. They got full value out of it. Maybe I was wrong.
12, yeah. Johnholio really looking like they're, and then another Cabal Scavenger here. They're looking like they're turning the corner here.
The doctor, their hand hasn't really changed.
No.
Since the beginning of the game.
That is true. Still chock full of powerful 4 and 6 drops. But unfortunately, at this point, Doc is really, these cards are all powerful, but you're really playing, one mid-range powerful threat a turn, really. And it seems like Johnholio at this point is every one of their turns is going to be a little bit more powerful, doing a little more.
Yeah. They do get the 8 power from the second video of the Sands for the double obelisk activation.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn, the units are going to be huge.
That's huge.
We're going to see them turning around a bit here. I think that Johnholio might have to kill them with this scavenger. Let's see. Double power play from the Tullius Sanctum played earlier. Attack with the 1. I wonder what this could be. Well, it could be either Cryptic Master or Tullius Sanctum, but I think that it would have been How many cards are left? 34. Okay, we still have plenty. Because that can be a problem with a little base deck. You gain too much value. They find one of their 2 knives to get rid of the card draw engine from Doc. Now, okay, so they wait.
It looks like they just conceded there. Looks like Doc just conceded. Yep.
Okay. I don't think.
Yeah.
It would have been hard to justify playing that out.
Yeah. All right. Okay, mess with the sound settings here in chat. Is the sound any better at all? It sounds like Overmaster is a little quiet. I'll see if I can adjust that here in a second. See if we can get his audio any louder here. No, I think it's on my end. Let's see here. All right, is that any better, chat? Does that sound any better? Yes, Yurikyu is in the tournament.
Got some Yurikyu fans in the crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me know if that setting is any better here while I get the other game set up.
Hello out there in chat. Let's do some testing. Testing out there in chat. Test. Johnholio, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it still?
I kind of want to watch them hit fight.
Yeah. Is it still echoing now, or does that sound a little bit better?
I think I'm talking quieter. Hello. Yeah, there's no echo right now, which is good.
All right, so let's see. So it looks like they just got started. We got the match back here. So we got Johnholio, seeing it from his side again here. And we've got the Cryptic Master, we've got the double Tullius Sanctum, and then we've got Perilous Research in hand. And Doc 28 just runs out of Temple Scribe.
Apparently I'm still quiet, so we'll figure that out for next match.
Yep.
So,
all right, so these early turns, it looks like for these decks are just a little bit of setup, right? So Doc 28's definitely just trying to get the power set up. It's an even deck. They really got to get the power set up so they can hit their powerful 4 and 6 drops. And it looks like Johnholio's taking these turns to really get up to their more expensive, set the deck up. There requires a lot of setup for the big payoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Johnholio couldn't attack there because it was just double blocked, and they couldn't trigger this Tullius Sanctum, unfortunately, so they had to cast fire
Mm-hmm.
endings. That wasn't too bad though. I mean, the more draw steps you have with your cards, reduced in cost, the better. They might. They can't deal with. Unfortunately, they cannot deal with this friendly wisp luck. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that on their end, on Doc's end, they,
Yeah, but Doc doesn't. Doc doesn't. Yeah, they don't really have anything in hand. So Doc's got a Xenon Obelisk, which is going to be nice on this board, and then they have a Disciple, but they don't have their big high power heavy hitters here.
what's that? I don't know what that non-double block there was. I don't know what's in sure the Doc considers a possibility that I'm not considering here, but oh, were they worried about dumping ground potentially? They would have lost. They would have dealt 2 damage and then lost the potential to play the 6 power this turn, which means they wouldn't have been able to get a double play this turn. Maybe that was better. I would just call it bluff though.
And this is going to be a huge obelisk here when Doc has a chance to drop it. Now, of course, Johnholio is still at 27, so not in any danger of dying anytime soon. But with 6 creatures on the board, plus a Disciple to follow up, and then an obelisk, and then almost to 8 power, they got another power in hand going up to 7. They're going to have a pretty powerful board that Johnholio is going to have to deal with here in a minute.
Is it really worth sacrificing the ball scavenger?
Yeah.
Or because it is the play that causes you to win the game, right? And having 2 of them on the board, I believe, is very critical in this matchup because of how the board stalls happen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But regardless, Johnholio gets a triple play, definitely very very high tempo. Does Doc have the ability to both get a power and so they have the obelisk, but can they play a power as well?
They can play they can play a 7th power, which is likely going to be an amber coin here, and then they do have the 8th power in hand. So not this turn, but the following turn. So they'll have the wisp here, and then they'll have the 8th power in hand next turn.
This is going to be extremely close for Johnholio, I think. Do they have any market considerations they can play? They can only get rid of the 2 flyers, Nash, for example.
Yeah, they get Nash.
Play.
Swirl of the Sands can get rid of the obelisk. Diesel's office isn't going to do much here. Wasp isn't going to do much here. So it seems like the Nash, but probably the Swirl of the Sands to get rid of the obelisk is the best they have.
Yeah. They could also Alarming Findings this turn for 5 3/3s.
Update for those in chat. Yes, Yurik, you defeated Eric 9099 2-0.
All right.
And there's that 8th power and that big attack from Doc. Doc also drawing a Nash for the turn.
It's not bad, but there's not too many flyers.
No, not well. They have the that's not really going to do much there, but still not a bad unit to follow up with. So they did get this Swirl of Sands and take out the obelisk. So good play there by Johnholio to get that Swirl of Hands, as we said, take care of that obelisk. And all of a sudden, Doc's board, which looked amazing a minute ago, is now a little bit more manageable.
Yeah.
The Nash is still going to be a threat, but a lot more manageable now.
All right. Now we can get a double Cabal Scavenger and playing the Rat Cage this turn. It's going to be disgusting.
That's a big turnaround from what we were looking at last turn to this turn. Now, Doc does have even-handed Golem in hand, so going to be able to restock a little bit, but they got to be disappointed after having such an overwhelming board 1 turn ago, and things have turned pretty quickly.
They didn't play the even-handed Golem that turn?
Yeah, looks like they did it. They have 2 power.
I would say Doc just passed the turn extremely quickly.
Well, there's the Golem.
because the ability to play two full cost cards, right, would have been something they wanted to keep open. Thereafter, I'm using base deck with the careless research into the. It's basically foil. I don't know.
All right, looks like chat's having a slight issue. I'll try to deal with that real quick here, chat. Looks like we're green on my end, but not dropping any frames. But it looks like they're seeing a loading screen. Oh, some people are seeing this game, so if some people are seeing it, then it looks like we're all right. So
I can see the.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to address the audio after this match, and then Johnholio is going to go ahead and take this 2-0 there. That was a good turnaround there, a good market swirl the sands to really eat that. Johnholio may have been able to come back anyway, even without that play, but that was clutch, and that was gonna go ahead and take care of it.